Matt Brown here, and we're going to do Lounge Act in this one. So this one's in standard tuning, and you guys requested this one a lot, so I thought I would give it to you. So here is this one. This one we're in the key of B minor to start with, and the first thing that we're doing is a B minor arpeggio. So that is 7, 5, 4 on your 3 lowest strings. And we're sliding into the lowest note. Okay, then the next little bit is, so we're going to do an F sharp, then a G back to an F sharp, and then back to the G. So that's it so far. And then every time he plays that G, he slides up a little bit. And you can do this a couple of different ways. You can slide the G note all the way up to the next note that we're going to play, which is a D at the 10th fret, or you can just do this. Like sliding with the pinky if that's easier for you, which I think left hand wise sets you up a little bit better for the end of the riff, but you know, just kind of a preference thing as to what you want to do. So I was doing it with the pinky. Okay, so we're sliding up to the D, and then the last 3 notes we're going to play of this time through the riff is 8, 7, 5, or C, B, A. Alright, so the second time through the riff, I'll play it up to tempo and then slowly and break it down. So at the beginning, what we have is we have the B note to start with again, but instead of doing the arpeggio, we're going to go D to a C sharp, and then it goes like this. So kind of, you know, pretty much the same for that little bit after that. And then instead of sliding all the way up to the D, we're going to slide up to C, and then the little walk down from the scale is C, B, G, A. Or sorry, C, B, A, G. Reverse those last 2 letters. So this little part's slow. Alright, now I'll do the whole riff, 4 bars slow, and then back up a tempo. Alright, now back up to tempo. Alright, so that repeats throughout the verse. There is a variation the last time they play the riff before they go to the chorus, so let's check that out. Okay, so the last time we play the riff, we're going to have this. Alright, so we do the B minor arpeggio, and then the part, and then the ending is we're sliding up to B, and then ending on A notes. So slowly. So that's it. And then we're to the chorus riff. So we just have 2 more riffs to look at. So that's the chorus, and I played into a little bit of the post-chorus or bridge, whatever. So what I'll do with this is break this down measure by measure, because this is a fairly complex bass line. So what we have is an E to an A type chord progression here, and what he's doing is so just low E to an A at the 5th fret to start off with, and then what he does is a little A minor pentatonic lick. So that's it there. A hammer on 5 to 7. That's like a 16th note type deal. You can, you know, use whatever fingers. Alright, then we're going to like a D to G thing. So what we're doing is this. So that's a D, 5th fret, and then you're going up to the string higher to an A, and then we're playing a G on the low string. Is that little part. And then we walk up to the next little thing that we're going to do. So the walk up is this. So an E minor pentatonic thing. So that's 5, 7, 5 on the higher string. So what we have so far. Alright, now the next measure we're playing an A chord arpeggio. It's an E to an A chord arpeggio. So we have this. So that's 7, 7, 5, 7 on your third string, then 5 on the lowest one, and then we're going to do a C sharp to approach the D note in our next measure. So, all right, the last measure is this. All right, so we're doing like a D to an A, back to a D, to a low G. And then an open E, and then sliding back up. So I'll do this real slow. And then that last G slides up a little bit. So the riff is played the exact same way the second time through, except for the last measure. So I'll just play it and then check out the last measure, and we'll talk about that last measure. So. And I'll play it up to speed. So that last measure is this slowly. So D, A, D, G, 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 low open A. So that's it. Alright, so let's check out the bridge or post-chorus. It's pretty simple. Alright, so that's it. Measure 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on an A note. So real simple. The next measure, we're going to do 1 and 2 and 4 and. So that's an A flat going to a G, 4th fret to 3rd fret. And then the next time we play the riff, we're going to go open A string, then come up to a high A octave, 7th fret here. And then we're going to do the A flat to G high as well, and then we're going to do a slide type deal, and then we're back into the verse riff. Alright, so what happens is kind of, we're going to do the verse and then the chorus again. We have an interlude, which is the same as the verse. The final chorus is a bit different. Like, it gets extended twice as long, so he plays some different stuff there. So let's look at that. Okay, so this is the third and final chorus. The first 8 bars are the same as the other choruses, so we're going to check out the last 8 bars. So I'll play that for you now. So that's it. So the riff that we have is we're going to start on an E and then go up to a high A, 7th frets, both notes. And then an G to A hammer on. And then G to E. So. Alright, then the next measure is the same as what we had for the last bar of the chorus. So. And then we're going to do this new variation riff that I just explained, and then basically the 4th bar of the chorus that I already explained to you happens next though. Alright, and then we're going to go back to this new variation riff, and then the measure that follows it, back to that variation riff, and then to the measure that follows it. So all of this slowly. Okay, and then we're into the ending of the song, so let's talk about how it ends. So the ending bridge part is twice as long here. And so you're going to play the bridge twice as I already explained it to you, and then we just end with a low open A note. You could end it with a fifth string, whatever tone you like better. So anyway, the last measures of the song are... So there you go. That is Lounge Act. Probably, I'm guessing, I haven't transcribed all of the songs yet, but probably the most difficult to play out of probably every Nirvana song on bass. So anyway, this one might take a little bit of practice if your chaps aren't up to snuff yet. So anyway, if you want the tabs, let me know. And I've got plenty more bass lessons. And yes, I am going to do the final 2 songs from Incesticide eventually. So yeah, I'll be getting to those. All right, thanks a lot for watching.